that you never have to give up liberty for security. You can still provide security without sacrificing our Bill of Rights.
I want to bring others in, but do you want to respond, Mr. Speaker?
Yeah. Timothy McVeigh succeeded. That's the whole point. Timothy McVeigh killed a lot of Americans. I don't want a law that says, after we lose a major American city, we're sure going to come and find you. I want a law that says, you try to take out an American city, we're going to stop you.
Racial profiling also came up. Herman Cain and Rick Santorum said it should be used to prevent terrorist attacks. Joining me now to discuss the debate again, David Gergen, Donna Brazil, Ari Fleischer, Dana Lash. Let's also bring in Aaron Burnett from Aaron Burnett Out Front into the conversation. That show airs right here on CNN. David Gergen, the Patriot Act, conservative libertarian split that has existed since this was passed right after 9/11 came out in full force tonight here.
Absolutely. And Ron Paul, I should tell you, John, he continues to speak well for the libertarians, and you can see him on Twitter tonight. They're all out there cheering him on because they thought he was strong tonight. But at the same time, I think when Newt Gingrich came back, as did Mitt Romney, they really speak for the majority in the Republican Party. A much stronger Patriot Act, be tough on terrorism. The war continues from their point of view.
From their point of view, Ari, that is a question that essentially puts the legacy of the president you worked for in question. Do you want to continue and strengthen perhaps the policies first put in under George W. Bush, or do you, as Congressman Paul says, want to walk away from them?
Well, I think that debate has been settled, and I think it really is about an 8 to 10% group that follows Ron Paul on this issue, and it reminded me of a debate on September 12th. I remember this. Okay. Arlen Specter, a former prosecutor, senator from Pennsylvania, said in a meeting with George Bush that Osama bin Laden has been indicted. And nobody paid attention to that because that wasn't enough. That debate was largely settled in the country, not alone the Republican Party, but using the military to protect us on September 11th.
Do you agree with Ari about the size of the Ron Paul constituency or the libertarian constituency on the Patriot Act, Dana, in the sense that a lot of Tea Party people are suspicious of any government reach into their lives?
Right. I think it would probably be a little bit bigger than that, but I also think that there are a lot of conservatives like myself who can kind of see both sides and sort of have a foot in either part of that conservative ideology. I see some very libertarian principles which seem valid to me, but then I also have some conservative reservations that Newt Gingrich mentioned in this debate tonight. I mean, what good does it do if you're going to tell a terrorist, okay, well, after you've been successful, we're going to come and hunt you down? That doesn't deter anything. So I understand that, but at the same time, you also don't want to chip away at the civil liberties of American citizens who are innocent.
Another flashpoint in the debate, that was one of them, the conservative libertarian split in the Patriot Act.